Another anniversary and another trip planned away. Join my wife and I as we head to southern New Brunswick for a long weekend hiking trip. And boy, do we hike. We average over 20,000 steps each day of this adventurous trip, exploring coastal trails and hidden gem waterfalls in the St. John to St. Stephen area. Come see what made this such a great trip and maybe plan your next maritime adventure here. Well, Sunday morning and we're out traveling. We're starting our way back. Gonna miss church this morning. Sorry guys. We're out doing some exploring on our way home. So we're gonna stop and do some falls and maybe one trail on the way, depending on how time and all that stuff goes. But we got a few waterfalls to see. So this first one is Pickalogan Falls. I think I said it right. Anyway, Kimmy is already halfway down the trail. There she goes. It's very short, right on the highway, and we can actually see them from the road. I guess it's not the highway. I'll take a shot here, and we're going to go in for a closer look, for a closer inspection. Oh, look at that. 2-tiered falls, she says. Can maybe swimming in it before I get there. Wow. This is New River Outlet Falls. Oh, I think I hear them. This one we had no picture or anything. It's a really cool old stone bridge. So we have no idea what these falls look like. Or if they're even there.
I do hear rushing water.
Me too. Oh. Let's see what we got. Now we're looking for La Pro Falls. La Pro Falls is a spectacular waterfall located close to St. John. The water rushes towards the falls, descending a series of wide and dramatic rapids until finally cascading about 8 meters over the falls into the Bay of Fundy. There is a provincial park at the falls with a short boardwalk trail, a picnic park, and pretty easy access for viewing. This spot was very easy to get to, and it was well worth the stop. Our next adventure finds us on the side of the 4-lane Trans-Canada Highway. Just getting some stuff ready. It's called Keyhole Falls. So we go up through the Deer Gate, which is cool because I've never done that before. Always interested in exploring it up close. Find a 4-wheel trail, then hike in. It's 4 point some kilometers out and back, they say. So let's see how we make out with this one. Can't wait to go through the Deer Gate. Woohoo! So excited. We're gonna watch our first deer go through. There she goes. Whee! Oh, that's a horse. That's kind of... Huh?
I feel like they could slip through that.
Maybe. We made it through. We are smart deers. Deer. Deer. And we're off. I feel like this is like Jurassic Park. Let me out! It's gonna eat me! Not funny. Alright, being left behind again as usual.
That water?
Yep. Here.
I think we're that close here.
Here it falls.
It's not right though.
No, it's still ribbon though. I just saw a ribbon. Oh, I see water. There's a big pool there.
Well, the lady said there's some swimming holes, swimming spots.
Well, be careful swimming there. There's a lot of current, but you could swim like here. Yeah, I'm pointing. Keyhole Falls is a 3.1 kilometer out and back easy trail in to see this amazing hidden gem. The falls are actually in 3 sections: the lower falls, the Keyhole Falls, and then the upper falls. This is a nice trail along a 4-wheeler path, and the side trails into the falls are well marked and foot-worn into the river to observe the falls. We did some pretty amazing things over the weekend, but Keyhole Falls was my favorite. Not being a local, following the 4-wheel trail was a bit daunting, but once you can hear the water running, you know you're on the right path. If you're in the area, be sure to check it out. It's well worth the time. Ooh, slippery. Oh yeah, you're right down here.
What are you gonna go over?
I don't know. It's steep and slippery. This has been a super cool exploring adventure. You can hear an upper set of falls here. Now that we looked at the lower one, apparently there's 3 sets of falls in the Keyhole. The Keyhole group of companies. The Keyhole group of falls. So we've gone a little farther up and are following another. I'd say this is a 4-wheeler trail right to it, but it's rough. Alright, we'll be there in a sec. Nice. The foam right up on the ground. Somebody's camping here. It's an awesome spot for camping. Yeah, this is the upper falls. This is the Keyhole. We're above the other falls by quite a bit. Another beach, another fire pit. Popular spot on the 4-wheeler, I'd say, to have a fire. Yeah, there's the big ones we were looking at right there to our left. Yeah. Yeah. There's the Keyhole. That's why they're called Keyhole Falls. And there's the big ones we were looking at. That's the pool. We were standing on those rocks and pointing again, ruining the shot. Well, there was lots to see at Keyhole Falls, but eventually it was time to stop playing around and head back the trail to the car waiting for us on the side of the highway. We headed out for our next and last destination of the trip, Williams Trail in Mispec, New Brunswick. Here we are trying to cook some lunch at our trailhead. This place is spectacular. It's gonna be nice, but no place to really cook. So we're repurposing some old concrete foundation. Probably an outhouse is what it was. Having some yummy steak and veggies and stuff that we were supposed to have for supper, but we had wraps instead. Anyway, here's our spot. Williams Trail?
Williams.
I don't see Williams. It seems like a trail that Wayne would like. I think this is 5-point-some kilometers return, out and back. Windy. Down the hill we go.
Williams Trail is a rugged trail that travels along the coastline south of St. John. Starting at the Cape Spencer Lighthouse, the trail travels along the cliff tops with many views of the coves and beaches on the spectacular Bay of Fundy. We were a bit pressed for time, so we made our way quickly along the trail, huffing and puffing up and down the steep rocky hills and checking out all the look-off points.
So the swing you're gonna make.
Who carried that back here? Kimmy thinks it's for the swing.
Go over to the ocean, then you let go and jump in. You're right on the water.
Yeah. Kippers. end of trail.
Probably climb down onto that beach.
Almost home. Busy day. Lots of driving. Lots of walking. Kimmy said she has over 22,000 steps today. And since I'm way better, I have more. I do have more. Here we are on the bridge, almost home to PEI. And that will probably conclude